We are here with head coach Veronica Nolt, graduate student Grace O'Connor, senior DaniRae Renno, senior Lindsay and senior McNulty. Coach Nolt, would you mind just giving us an opening statement?
Well, I'm incredibly proud of the performance that the girls. I'm incredibly proud of the performance that the girls put on, particularly in the second half. I felt like they really were very efficient offensively, crashed the boards, penetrated the seams, found some nice opportunities for the post players inside. Rebounding was a huge advantage for us this time as well, which certainly parlayed into an extensive lead later on as the second half went on. Great team win.
Coach, just to kind of you 11 turnovers in the first half. SUNY Brockport only had 3. Second half, big difference. 14 for SUNY Brockport, and only a couple for us. Can you kind of talk about the message at halftime between the first half and the second half, taking care of the ball? Any changes? Maybe tactics?
Well, we knew coming in that they would be very efficient with the ball because they get the shot up very quickly. So they have a very low turnover rate. We recognized that we had to respond accordingly, maybe give them a little bit more space on their dribble penetration because they were just able to go to the bucket. So that was probably the biggest adjustment we gave in terms of just defensively. Offensively, I think we got a little bit more settled. We kind of caught our breath, recognized where the options and the holes were, in their defense, and obviously hats off to them. They played a great game. Really strong team, tremendous players. But I was really pleased with how we responded and just kind of kept chipping away until we felt you kind of could feel the surge coming, and then all of a sudden, those little, hitting some big threes. I mean, I think we shot 48% from 3. I think that sounds right. And we dominated on the board. So those were great. We had, I don't know, what's that number say, guys? A number of assists, I think 26 assists, which is tremendous, for a team, of our caliber where we have so many scorers. So I think that was the biggest adjustment.
Grace and Lindsay, you're well known for your length and athleticism, especially defensively and just affecting, other players, whoever you're guarding in the game. The defense, you were able to hold their best player to single digits. That's the 4th time all season. Somebody's been able to do that to them, and just as much. It's only the 4th time they've scored under 70 points. Can you just defensively talk about, your mindset coming into the game like this, and especially against a high-scoring offense? Just kind of how you handle that.
Yeah. So our defense definitely makes our offense go. So we really focus on what? So we really focus on our defense, playing aggressive and getting up in transition. But yeah, number one's a really great player, so we really wanted to focus on letting her shoot minimal shots and just help defense on her and stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of echoing what Lou said. When we play our best team defense is when we're all playing together, and we really just have to trust each other. And Lou and Mac did a great job 1v1D on number 1, but they also knew we had their help and we had their backs. And so I think when we're playing together like that as a team is when we're at our best.
Any big games this season? 21-14. Obviously you had the size advantage on Brockport tonight. Just kind of talk about how that is as a forward, knowing you're going into a game with the size advantage and just kind of how you make it work.
Yeah. I always say, I can't do anything if I don't, get the ball in my hands. So, like Coach said, all the assists were crazy tonight. We made some great passes from the guards, coming down in transition. And I think just knowing, everybody has, my back on rebounds, that was key coming into this game. We knew that they weren't going to go down without a fight. We knew that they were going to fight for the boards. They might be small, but they were really scrappy. So rebounding was key. Summer had 8. A bunch of people had, 4 and 5. So just getting those little tips and taps and controlling the boards was really, really key tonight.
And for Summer, been a big game player, but you're a player. 22 points tonight, 9 13 from the field. A couple threes, hit the foul line, 8 rebounds, doing a little bit of everything. Just talk about your mindsets. Knowing you're coming into the tournament, a lot of teams are out to get 2-5 for each down. Just how you handle kind of that.
It's really surreal. We went down to Trine our freshman year, and it was the most mind-boggling experience ever. And just over the last 3 years, 4 years here, now that we're seniors, just being able to catch our breath and learn how to enjoy the moment. And as for those big games, especially now that we're seniors, and just thinking this could be the last time that I step onto the court and whatnot. Specifically for this team, our younger girls are the most fun and the most supporting team that I've ever played with. We hang out with them all the time, and they are just constantly texting me, having my back, lifting me up, and things like that, just so I feel supported on and off the court, because they don't necessarily get as many minutes because we're a little older group this year. But I kind of just have a mentality that that's kind of my role in the team, but at the same time, my teammates support me so much to enjoy that role, because at times it can be frustrating and whatnot, but really just them having my back make it possible, and I would not be the player I am, especially here at E-Town, without our staff and our sport and just everyone involved in the ECWBB program. So yeah.
Coach, players, congrats on the win.
Thank you.